Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard position. Those teams sometimes struggle right out of the blocks. When do they generally hit, in your opinion, the panic button?
Well, let's hope the panic button doesn't get hit for anybody, Kevin. But the one thing that would concern any team, obviously, is injury to a star, either an established star or a rookie they're trying to get good minutes for. But, boy, if you're hitting the panic button this early, look out.
But the one thing is, Doris, you can really kind of rectify the situation because of the length of the regular season.
No doubt, Kevin. The NBA year affords plenty of opportunities to find your footing.
Markkanen kicks to Levine. Back to Markkanen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Carter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. On deep. He's off on that one. And Toronto will come the other way. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And they were unbeaten against this club last season. Not surprising considering where they both finished in the standings.
Well, they're more talented, more accomplished at this point, but you can't rely on that and start taking plays off. You could get surprised.
The Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
Porter passes to Carter. Out to White. Pass to Markkanen. Trying to get open his Carter. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And Markkanen continuing to improve inside. I mean, utilizing his height. D has a tough time matching up with somebody with his skill set.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Back to Markkanen. Kicks it to Levine. Pass to White. Here's Carter. Porter at the elbow. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from the wing. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Porter.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And here is Siakam. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bulls lead by 1. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. Now a veteran in the NBA, Serge Ibaka, talked about his role on it.
I like to do all those little things, running up and down, blocking shot, straight to floor, make.
And Ibaka, Greg, a great complimentary player.
And you like his combination of size and skill, able to impact the game at both ends on a high level.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So the Bulls 5 right now. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Center ends there with Lowry Markkanen. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Drafted out of Wichita State, Fred Van Vliet. Never the most heralded player, Doris. You know, he says he bet on himself. And it's worked.
No doubt. Van Vliet's belief in himself gets him a 2-year, $18 million contract. But I think beyond that, this man, in the moments that mattered most in the playoffs, proved that Fred Van Vliet will deliver.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Down against Lowry. Pass to Gafford. On the wing, Levine. The pass to Gafford. Here's Satoransky. Here's Markkanen. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Markkanen's got his second basket of the game.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Now here's Van Vliet. Guarded by Levine. Pass to Boucher. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Markkanen. Outside Levine. Right side Markkanen. Six on the shot clock. Here's Satoransky. Drains the three-pointer. Satoransky's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bulls.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Boy, Greg, neither team willing to give it in, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch. Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Here's Gafford, defended by Gasol. Gafford passes to Levine. Left side Markkanen. Passes it to Gafford. Gasol with the defensive effort. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now Lowry on deep. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Toronto ahead. They're up by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we sit.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie, the first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of 1. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. Really hung tough as we got close to halftime. And that's a wrap for our halftime show, the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. On the wings, Powell and Anunoby. And it's Lowry in at the one. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Doris, as you always say, there is a grace in handling wins and losses in this game, isn't there?
You know what, Kevin? There's an old saying that winning and losing are imposters, that it's everything to do with how you react to constant learning and growing experiences. And listen, everybody wants to win, but can you experience losing with grace and dignity? Can you embrace the joy of pure competition? To me, that's one of the beautiful things about the NBA. Men handle heartbreak and joy and set an example for the next generation. It's beautiful.
Feeds it to Porter. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Markkanen, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Kyle Lowry is second.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Got a piece of it. Porter with it. Lowry picks him up. Porter passes to White. Nice pass. Running to the rack perfectly for the layup. White's got the game tied up here for the Bulls. Toronto shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Lowry dishes to Ibaka. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. White, good.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
The Raptors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And for a player that didn't come in with a lot of fanfare to the NBA, Markkanen is one of the top young players in the league.
Yeah, call him the marksman or the finisher. Call him Larry Bird, if you like. Fantastic stretch four, who showed he could be a focal point of an offense, can play on an edge as well, and is just scratching the surface of his potential.
Gordon's checked in for the Bulls. Raptors also changing it up. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
VanVleet looking around. And stolen by White. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. The Raptors making a switch here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. So timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
Guys, how about the journey of the Raptors' Nick Nurse, so well traveled before taking the head job in Toronto? This guy has shown his worth. In his first season as a head coach in the NBA, it translates to a title. Absolutely incredible.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Gasol. Oh, that's blocked. Satoransky in the corner. Fires the three. And it's VanVleet with the rebound. Raptors trail by 4. Outside Gasol. Powell in the high post. And again, Toronto no luck. 1 second left. And it's in off the backboard. Satoransky's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bulls out front, finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Toronto shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. Chris Dunn is out there with Thomas Satoransky. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Porter at the 4.
that.
Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Here's Gasol. Second chance shot. Hollis Jefferson goes up again, and it's sent back by Carter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Dunn left side. Here's Porter, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Well, it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder.
Thanks, Kev.
To the right side. Levine deciding where to go with it. Pass to Carter. Just 5 on the clock. White. Off target with his 3. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Van Vliet. That one drops for him.
Really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Outside, White. 1:15 left to play here in the 4th. The 3, Levine sinks the three-pointer. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Siakam is checked in for Toronto. Kyle Lowry comes in for Fred VanVleet. Here's Carter over Ibaka. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork, GA. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
By himself, and Levine throws it down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Lowry with the ball, wide on him. 2 open that time, made it look too easy.
You simply cannot let Serge Ibaka get into a rhythm from that range. His mid-range is as good as it gets.
Powell against Levine. Carter looking around. Over to the wing. From deep. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking like the better team.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate
No i pięknie. Zdecydowane zwycięstwo. Mamy na razie 2 zwycięstwa, 1 porażkę. Nieźle. Dobra, to dzięki za oglądanie i do następnego.